What is up, everyone, and welcome back to more Attack on Titan Season 4. I am here with my reaction to episode 12. Now, we only have a couple of episodes to go, and then we are moving on to My Hero Academia Season 3, which I am very excited to bring that back. I'm actually also very desperate to watch some more Inuyasha as well, because I've been missing that. I know I started it, and it just wasn't as popular as I'd hoped. I don't know if it's just too old or whatever, but like it kind of is a masterpiece, so you guys should check it out maybe. I've also got some One Punch Man coming very soon as well, so make sure you are ready for that. Now, there's a lot of Gabby hate going on at the moment. The story is just very complex, and initially, I was very much taking a side with Armin, Eren, and all of them. But then kind of grew to love Reiner, Gabby, Falco, and all of that side as well. So it's quite difficult when, you know, they start coming to a head, because instinctively, I just want to cheer for who I know and love. But then in the same breath, I'm like, you know, people like Gabby and Falco were brought up and they don't know any different as well. So it's really not as black and white as I would like it, I guess. And I really try and think outside of the box a bit more. Now, don't forget, if you want to watch the Patreon style version of this video, you got to head on over to my website, suzylu.co.uk. They will also be 7 days ahead, starting with My Hero Academia. So every brand new show we do, we are always going to be a week ahead on the website as well. But if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you smash the subscribe button. I was actually checking out my analytics the other day. I try not to do that because I don't really like numbers in that sense anymore. But yeah, I noticed that it was like 60-something% of people who watch my content are not subscribed. Like, what's that all about? Why would you not subscribe to the channel that you watch every single day? Maybe people just forget. I don't know. But I know for me that if I watch someone continuously, I will subscribe to remind myself. So subscribe, okay? Subscribe. All right, let's watch this.
Hey! Sorry, sir. You can talk to her all day long, but you're not allowed to touch.
What? No, it's not what you think, Hitch. I heard that memories could be transferred between Titans like us through physical contact. So I wasn't trying to do anything inappropriate to her just now, I promise.
But even transferring memories and all that, should you not ask Hanji before you take that decision into your own hands?
This is kind of annoying, though. How is she this popular when all she does is sleep?
I mean, obviously there's a lot more to it than that, but I get what you're trying to say. I think my question is, other than maybe wanting to transfer some memories, why is Armin so busy talking to Annie? Or does he feel now that he's maybe like one of them? Because obviously he has Bertolt's Titan. So maybe in a weird way he feels connected to Annie because of that. I just can't see any other reason. Because like, they weren't really close before all of this, even when she became the female Titan. But then Armin is a sweetheart anyway, so...
The military continues to cling to power through the wrongful detainment of Eren Jaeger. People are really starting to distrust the military.
I'm not sure what the brass thought would happen when they stopped giving the public any answers.
In their defense, it's not like we can go public about Zeke and the rumbling right now.
No one can save Eldia except Jaeger! People were devouring Jaeger against them!
I mean, in their eyes, all they saw was Eren saving the day. So then why would you keep him imprisoned? I mean, just have someone watch him 24/7, but let him out.
Armin!
Mikasa! There you are. I'm glad to see you made it in.
Yeah, we need to make use of this time while we have it. Let's go.
So great, as if it's not a big enough problem when the rest of the world hates you, but when your own people start questioning you as well, big problems.
I did tell him that the military government was due for a wake-up call.
That's all you told him?
Why take the risk of meeting Eren in secret without attempting to lay out some kind of concrete plan?
Because let's be honest, Eren probably had his own plan anyway. He just needed the extra nudge.
What would be the point in manipulating him? I only wanted one thing, for Eren Jaeger to know who I was.
What do you mean? Why is that so important?
We are witnessing a truly decisive moment in history. Very soon, two brothers will reshape our whole world. To be honest with you, I just want to have a decent view of the action.
Okay, but then that makes us no better than Marley. It's just a power shift. That's all.
Towards that end, you'll need to recount everything that you and Eren talked about. But first, a word of advice about telling a lie. To make it good, you need to mix in at least a pinch of the truth.
Why are you such an expert on that one, old man?
Or to help fight for Eldia's future, we meant every word. Haji, what's the matter with you? Huh? Yelena went behind the military's back and met with Eren in secret? Seriously?
Can you give me your word that she didn't tell you?
She never so much as dropped a hint. I promise.
Hanji's not very good at keeping secrets, is she? It's like...
Any Marleyan who doubted us met with an untimely death. Even when there were friends who ate and slept beside us. We overcame those losses by telling ourselves it was for the sake of the homelands Marley stole from us.
That's funny. Yelena's always argued for Marleyan rights here. She convinced us to let Marleyan prisoners have jobs. You make it sound like Yelena used to be merciless to Marleyans. Why would that change?
Why would that change? That doesn't make any sense. Why suddenly grow a conscience?
We're currently in the midst of an investigation to see what all was said and who all was involved in this meeting. Eren has maintained his silence ever since these facts were brought to light. Furthermore, we're still completely in the dark about what he did during his time alone in Marley.
Well, that's it. It looks like you can't trust him at all.
That Eren is being manipulated by Zeke. I wouldn't have shared these secrets with you if you were anyone else, so I'll ask that you keep them to yourselves.
Gosh, maybe Connie was right that you may have to slay Eren.
Is that...
Oh, it's nothing. There was nowhere else to store the thing, so I had some recruits bring it up here.
Please hear me out, sir. We've known Eren ever since we were kids. If he refuses to talk to you, that's all the more reason to send us in. I know there's no guarantee that we can get him to tell us the truth, but there isn't any harm in trying, right?
The situation is too delicate right now. This conversation's over.
But you also know that there's a chance he might speak to Armin and Mikasa. He might, though.
If I had to venture a guess, it would be that the military has already decided he's a lost cause.
I can't believe this. If anything, it's like they're tearing us apart from the inside, right? Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but...
Can't!
It's fine. They're not gonna catch me.
You don't know that, and we can't afford to take the risk.
We can't afford not to take that risk. We need to find out what the military's planning. No matter what happens, I won't let Eren be...
Well, thank you, Armin, because you just saved Mikasa. Oh!
Armin! You okay?
I'm fine.
What the hell?
Hitch! What was that? The Premier's office just exploded. Has anyone seen him?
Give your heart and soul! Our anger's finally reached them! The time has come for us to fight! I'll fight right beside you!
Wait, the public did that?
Our hearts and souls to the cause! Our hearts and souls to the cause! Our hearts and souls to the cause! Our hearts and souls to the cause!
We're not supposed to be fighting each other. There's like a much bigger enemy right now. God, humans are idiots. Subscribe. Okay,
Premier Zachary said that a group of recruits brought the chair to his office.
Where were these recruits from?
He never told us what branch they were with. But as Mikasa and I were heading to his room for our appointment, we happened to notice a group of recruits leaving HQ in a rush. And those recruits were scouts.
Speaking of your regiment, I hear that a few of you scouts were arrested and charged with leaking information about Eren to the public. You don't think...
Urgent news! Eren Jaeger escaped! He broke out of his underground...
Oh, fuck! This is nuts!
What's going on right now?
It's all falling apart. And I don't even know fully, like, what's going on anymore. Like, there's another plan happening right in front of me.
Quite the crowd. Miss everyone? In addition to our comrades here, we have many who are still within the military. Such as the soldiers who killed Dallas Zachary with a bomb. No one can save the Eldian Empire. No one but you. Eren Jaeger.
It's okay, Mikasa. Eren will understand. If we can just talk to him, then...
Oh yeah, he'll totally understand, except you were nearly in that explosion!
This group needs a name. From this point on, let us refer to these anti-military insurgents as the Jaegerists. I can think of no one better than Commander Hanji to tell us their goal.
In the short term, their goal is to ensure that Eren meets with his brother. And in the long term, they intend to reform the military with Eren at its head. They demonstrated their resolve by way of assassinating our premier. It's obvious what provoked them to act as they have. They must have learned about the military's plan to transfer the founder, even though you kept it secret from us scouts.
Only because we knew exactly what would happen if we did tell you.
What do you mean? Eren found out anyway.
How many soldiers know where Zeke is confined?
Captain Levi is guarding him with an escort of 30 soldiers. Then there are the 3 soldiers who deliver supplies to them. And aside from myself, that's it.
Please have those 3 brought here. Nile, is the Queen's residence secure?
Its location is a well-kept secret, but I'll look into it anyway.
So wait a minute here. Does this mean that Eren's the bad guy now?
What kind of strategy do you think we should adopt right now?
Well, it seems to me they've got us beat. So I was thinking we'd surrender.
You're joking, right?
It's the decisions we made as leaders that caused these soldiers to desert us. That's what brought about our defeat.
But sir, you can't actually intend to bow down to the people who murdered the premier.
I knew Zachary for many years. To live and die by revolution is something that I think he would have wanted.
Yeah, but not right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're just getting started.
We will not bring up the subject of how our leader was murdered. We'll look past it. If that is the price of saving hundreds or even thousands of our comrades.
Not sure about this plan, to be honest. I'm not sure.
What are you talking about? You're the entire reason we crossed the sea to come to this place.
You came for our resources. So long as we stay open to trade, you don't care who leads this nation. You just need the rumbling to succeed, right?
That's true.
We kind of seen right through you a long time ago, lady.
But as a result, our prestige has been reduced to the point where we're now derided as a pack of wretched, money-grubbing vixens. Still, we haven't lost our pride as a clan any more than your mother had when she engraved our crest into your wrist. No matter what becomes of this land, we truly wish to protect you.
Oh, okay, maybe I changed my opinion just then. That was pretty heartfelt.
Or not.
Keep your voice down, Mikasa. People suspect us of being Jaegerists as it is.
I'm still not sure whose side you're on. Care to tell us?
Armin and I were there when the bomb went off. We almost got killed by the blast. That answer your question?
No, it doesn't, because you just happened to be there. That doesn't answer the question.
Do you have any leads in mind?
I noticed that Yelena secured work for Marleyan prisoners in a lot of strange places. One good example would be restaurants.
This building's so big!
I've never seen anything like it. Neither have I.
It must be your lucky day.
Y'all ready for some fancy dining? Yeah!
Oh god, no. Please don't tell me that Jean's going anywhere near Gabby. Oh, I'll lose it if anything happens to Jean.
Somewhere.
Oh, shoot! When did she get here? Seriously? God, this show is so much sometimes. I don't know, like, so someone asked me the other day, they were like, what do you think about, like, where Eren's head is at? And to be honest with you, I have absolutely no idea where Eren is at this moment in time. It must be difficult for Eren because he's also being used by everybody. Like, that's the thing. Like, obviously, Eren has been through so much in his life. And now the people that he should be fighting for or fighting alongside have him imprisoned because he kind of took everything into his own hands based on information that he got from other people. So in a weird way, it kind of makes me feel like Eren has been mistreated by being kept inside and then obviously kept away from his friends and things like that. And from a completely personal standpoint, if someone is trying to keep you down like that, your instinct is going to be to get away and obviously join with people who are on your side. But where that leaves us for the future, I don't know. I think that there should have been a bit more trust on all sides, and I think that they should have been kinder to Eren. And I think where Hanji kind of fell down was the fact that she wasn't trusting in him and she felt kind of betrayed, and maybe she just should have been a little bit more forgiving, I guess. I don't know. There's so much that's going on right now that I can't even think exactly what is Eren's plan. Is Eren with Zeke? Or is Eren just in his own lane and doesn't even give a damn about Zeke? Like, who freaking knows at this point? So that was a very info dump heavy episode, so apologies if it was a bit shorter. There wasn't really too much to say. I was just kind of listening to everything. So thank you so much for watching my reaction, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.